Okay, so hopefully this real quick demo should get you going, because to get past the point where you seem to be stuck, you need very little. Um, so all I've got here is a microbeast, which is probably exactly the same as the one you've got. This was a V2, I think, originally when I got it. It's V3 something or other now. I've got a bind plug, I've got a homemade SAT adapter and a DSM2. It says DSM2 good at the moment. I wrote that on some time ago, just meaning that I tested it and it was good. And I'm providing power via a little CC back from a 3S pack and a switch, and I'm putting the power in into the bottom servo output port, because I'd probably normally have power going into the sys port, but I want that for the bind at the moment. So the first thing you do is power up. I know you've done this and you checked it and it was purple, but I'm just showing for the purpose of the entire exercise, as it were. So powering up with the button in, and you get the flashing, slow flashing, which is for receiver menu, and mine's set to default at the moment because I reset it. And then press and hold for 2 seconds, it switches to purple, turn it off, and then repeat, power on with the button in, and it starts up with purple, proving that it's held that setting. So that's it. Then the satellite with your satellite adapter. This is a homemade one that's been in a helicopter fire, so it's really wrecked. But anyway, you need a SAT adapter. You can't just plug the satellite into a microbeast without a voltage regulator. If it's a genuine Spectrum satellite. If it's not a Spectrum satellite, they can sometimes take the higher voltage, but Spectrum satellites need the 3.3 volts regulated, so you need a voltage regulator, and this just happens to be a cheap and cheerful homemade thing that I made. So and that one goes into this thing LE/D1, and the leads have to be signal up, and be careful you align with the pins. There's a space at the top that allows you to completely misalign the pins on these microbeast V1s. You can actually plug them in such that you're totally offset by one, which is, there's a gap at the top, which is annoying. So okay, so now that's connected in as well. It was before anyway, but put your bind plug in into the sys port and power on again, and now you've got your satellite flashing. And then go into your model select screen, however you do that, and just scroll through till you've got a new model, and then I doubt you'll be able to see the screen, but I'm just choosing new model number 14, and then going out of model select. It's default. I've chosen heli on all of mine, so all my new models are heli now. And then turn off again. Turn on with the bind button at the back on this particular model of radio, and you can see that the satellite went off and slowed down, and it's now in bind mode, and now it's gone solid, so it's bound. So turn off the transmitter, turn back the transmitter, turn back the installation. Oh no, left the bind plug in. Take the bind plug out, turn on the transmitter, turn on the setup, and now you should see that it will initialize. Okay, so it came on blue with a extremely high gain light of N. That's gone off now, but it's initialized. So there's solid, satellite, and blue, meaning that it's heading hold. But the gain was at N just because I haven't set up any gain. It's just floating somewhere, who knows what. Super high value, that's all. So that's just how you get the microbeast working from scratch, out of the box, as it were, for a single SAT installation. And then you would move on. So to then move along to I don't know, let's do the menu point A that you were struggling with. So press and hold until it goes solid. So that's now in menu point A and it's on blue colour. So if you do rudder, you can see it switch to red, and you can toggle easily. And then menu point B, I have no idea what this is changing, but you can see you can make easily selections. So I've got the same, effectively I've got the same gear as you there. I can't remember what your radio was, DX6i I think. This is just a DX7. DX6i is a radio that's been around a long time, DX7 is a radio that's been a long time. So we haven't got anything different. That's a Microbeast V2, I've had it for years and years and years. It was V2 when I got it. So if you haven't updated yours, I have. I mean, it's a V3 now, but it was a V2. That's a DSM2 SAT. It's being powered. Crappiest homemade SAT adapter that's even been in a fire. Really bad fire, as it happens. Look, there's the fire on the floor. Burnt the whole, nearly burnt the whole house down. Bog standard DSM2 radio. It was quick, wasn't it? I don't know what could be going wrong for you. I'm sorry. Anyway, try that. Don't know what else to suggest. Okay, cheers, bye.